And a beautiful Saturday morning, and waiting on Nick to show up. And we have a rescue, some tanks, and I believe a few fish right around the corner. Shouldn't take too long. And I think Rich has a volunteer or so coming over to help us give us a hand, and maybe we'll go ahead and get that trailer emptied out today as well.
I thought I'd have the van empty by the time you got here.
What's that?
I said I thought I'd have the van empty by the time you got here. You called at 10:30 saying you'll be here. I figured about an hour, and the volunteer's showing up at 11. We'll just tackle that van real quick, and Reaper will get here and be empty. Yeah, you're the first one here.
Yeah, I could tell you were getting ready to empty it because all the doors are open, but yep, so we'll get it emptied.
Hey guys, come over here and look at this. I'm sitting there trying to empty the van and getting things ready. And I asked Reed, I was like, can you grab that net and just grab a couple of them leaves out of there? And look what he did. You can see through the whole thing. He got all the leaves out. Thank you, Reed. But come in here. I want to tell everybody something. Watch your feet here. Don't trip over that. Now, in here, we've got a Harley's, right? This is the one I built with the stereo system and all that. That thing runs great. This is good. If anything happens to me, that's being left to Reaper. That's Reaper's Harley. My kids don't. They're not into Harleys, nothing. But Reaper's been into Harleys as long as I know. And the one he got got destroyed. So I'm gonna leave this to him. But if anything happens to me suspicious, you check that man right there, because he liked the Harley. So this one's Reaper's, and there's neons on it too, Reaper, right here. You just push these keys right here, and you got all kinds of different neons underneath, and pointing at the motor, under the seat. Everything's chromed out on it. So that'll be yours if I pass naturally. That's going to be stipulated, son. I can't get hit by the OFR van with Reaper driving.
We're emptying the van so we can get it ready. We just brought this from the back. We're going to bring the van down here, but it didn't start. In fact, Rich is doing a little video. Had to use the oops. So we carried it down. We're going to get everything in the van emptied out so we can get the tubs and everything ready for this rescue. Two of them are freshwater, small fish. The other is a saltwater. Okay, Nick's putting a little gas in there because we're on empty. We got this totally cleaned out. We got this back piece on in case we need some, in case we get some stands.
It's pretty sad that we have to add gas to it to make it to the gas station a half a mile away.
But I didn't leave it that way. So we got everything here that we need. All our equipment's in there. We're just little fish and some salt water, so we got everything in here. So me and Nick, we're gonna take off and get going here. Yep. And I'm sorry, Rich didn't give me a name.
Tim.
Tim?
Tim.
Tim,
Yep.
how you doing, man? This is Nick. I'm Reaper.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so show us what we got going here. Okay.
So it's actually 3 different tanks.
3 tanks.
Salt. There's just a clown. There's a fire fish in there and a clown goby hides.
Okay.
Big goldfish. And with a couple clouds and black tetrix. He wasn't getting along. And there's 2 African drawers. I'll pour everything out. Under this is bigger, quite a few.
Oh, yeah, look at the glass cats, huh? They're pretty good size. Nice.
Yeah, but I can't keep up anymore. I got some medical conditions going on, so.
I was wondering why you were downsizing.
Yeah, it's just the levels are getting high, and I just can't keep up with water changes and filter changes, and I'm going to have some surgeries, so.
No, sorry to hear that, man. All right, Tim, what we'll do is we'll get our buckets in for the smaller ones, and we'll start getting them done.
Okay.
And
This
yeah,
one I'm keeping, the axolotl.
Oh, he's pretty good size.
Right, you already know, whatever you guys want, the tanks, I got, like, filter. I do have good filters, Fluval 307s, an FX4 under here.
Okay.
So, how much you guys can fit under that.
We'll fit as much as we can in.
Right.
But yeah, we'll go get our buckets. We'll get the water in the buckets and get the fish going and get them outside acclimated.
Okay.
And then, is there an easy way or a place to drain, or do we got to go all the way outside?
I have actually, once the fish are out, I have the drain right to my sink.
Oh, really?
Pulls it like a gravity pull.
Oh.
Not a gravity, like you used to use
Like
on
a
the
gravity
water
bleed.
beds.
Yeah.
You know, you hook it up, run it, and it sucks it dry.
Yeah, like
Excellent.
once you start it, it continues.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, that's what we'll do then. All right, Nick, let's go get our buckets and containers. We'll get the fish acclimate, or get them in there, get them out in the van, get them situated, and we'll get the tanks emptied, start getting the decorations, and
Yeah, I'll start thinking decorations.
you know, doing our thing here.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
All right, stay tuned, people. All right, we got the stuff we need to go in. Oh, you know what we need? Just a little drain hose to put some water in there. So we'll grab that, and then we got everything we need, and we'll start getting them fish put in these buckets and brought up here. All right, we got the water from the salt water going into the bucket, and we put the decorations in there so we won't mix it up with the freshwater stuff. Pull it out, that should be good. Okay, got that moving. Okay, we'll go ahead and get the fish and get them in there. Alright, we got some of them out. We still got a few more, just getting them out. And Nick is emptying that one, and Tim is working on that one. And I'll get the rest of these guys out. Ooh, they got some cool loaches done. Different type than yours.
In the chair,
Uh-huh.
in the cleaning, they would come in, always throw a blanket over and tell me to
He actually made that ventriloquist and that one. That one's store-bought, but those two, he actually made them. And they're neat looking. Pretty good timing.
Not
We
bad.
just finished that one, and I just removed the last in here. So there's some coleys, glass, there's tetras, there's all kinds. What's the one called with the long nose?
Elephant nose?
Oh, the elephant nose,
It's
yeah.
actually called a double trunk elephant nose.
He's cool. How big will he get?
I think he's pretty much full size.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to get Nick to carry these up, and we'll get the air on these guys as well. Alright, Nick's got them in. There's the air. Working?
Yes, sir.
Alright. So we got the saltwater fish, and we got the and there's actually a beta in there. The elephant fish. There's glass. Yeah, there's the beta's right there. The dark one. So there's all kinds of tetras in there. Pretty good sized bristle nose. You see him in the bottom. So, alright. We just got one more tank, and it's got a really big goldfish, so we're going to use the tub for that. And there was a few other smaller fish, but nothing massive. So we'll go ahead and get them ready, and then start breaking these things down, what we're doing as we get the fish. And then get the truck loaded and get these guys back to OFR. Alright, Tim already grabbed most of the small fish from out here, including a couple of aquatic frogs that are in there. And Nick's going to go ahead and get that big old goldfish out of there and get them in this bucket. So
Right.
go for it. We got to show somebody capturing something. We were all busy doing our thing, so. Yep, you got him. Straight up. Okay, he's a nice sized goldfish, man. Look at the size of that guy.
There you go, sir.
He'd do good in the, well, I don't know. Yeah, he's fancy, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright. So now, me and Nick will get this up there and get this guy acclimated. Or, I mean, on air. In the meantime, that one is almost halfway. And then we'll start carrying out this stuff and get going here. He is keeping the axolotl. Axolotl, I forget. Yeah. Alright, let's get this guy up. Alright, Nick's got the big one in there now. What you want to do is take this.
Fish on, dude.
And then I put the top right around the corner. No. Get the top, you'll see. Take that off, actually.
This here?
It comes off the hose.
It's stuck.
Been on there a while.
Yeah, it's stuck pretty good. I don't want to like tear it, but
If you do, we can cut the end.
Okay.
But this is the only way it's going to go through the top.
okay.
We have a system.
Yeah, he's a system.
Alright, we're going to work on this real quick. Alright, we got it figured out. We got the air hose going inside. The stone is working. That one's working. That one's working. They're all doing good. Now we just got to rip these tanks down and get them put in here and get back to OFR. Alright, Nick got all the rocks out of this one. He's taking them upstairs. Tim showed him a place where we can put them. So, I got this one emptying. All the fish are up. They're doing fine. And this is everything we got to load up. But we got to get these in first. So, as soon as he gets back, we'll go ahead and get this 75. This is 75, right?
Yeah, 75.
Yep.
This is like 60 something. It was weird. It was like 69 or I don't know. It was a weird, but it's.
Yeah.
It almost looks bigger than this one, but it's not nearly as depth.
Right. No, it's not. It's thinner. Yeah. And then this one we'll get. So we'll get these up there and get them into the van and then see how we're going to do this. Alright, Nick and I, we brought up the first two. And we measured it. Looks like we got enough room to get the third one in here. And then probably lay a stand or two in here. And we're boxes. We'll figure it out. We'll get it all in here. But we do have the grate. Took it off so we can make it easy to load. And then we'll put it back on. Because we got the 3 stands and about 1 tote and another tote. And a box or so full of stuff.
Couple times.
Well, we got some canisters, including an FX4. So, and I think that's a 307, he said, right? Yeah, that is a 307. Yep. All right, so we'll go back down and get the rest of this. Right, Nick and I, we got all this here gone, and we just got these 2 buckets of decorations. And Nick is getting the rest of that out, and Tim got most of it out. We're just emptying the rest. And we'll get this up. The other 2 are up there, and get the stand up, and then we'll play Tetris and get it all put together somehow.
Yes, we will. Game on.
Yep. Alright, we just brought up the 3rd one and we carried it in, and we've actually been playing Tetra and starting to get some of the stuff in here. And most of it, we got 2 buckets of decorations and 1 more stand to bring up, and we'll figure it out. But we got plenty of room. Okay. Tim's basement looks awful empty now. He's got a lot more room for his blacklight stuff now.
Yoga.
Just don't let my wife see it. She'll move in, try to take it over.
Right.
Alright, so we just gotta get these buckets up there, I think. And there's a light there. Okay, so let's get the... Oh, and we gotta get to all the lids.
Yeah.
Take 2.
Take 2.
My guys know what that means. Thanks, Jim. We appreciate everything, man. Hope everything goes well. Hope your health gets better. And we appreciate the fish. And I tell you now, Dawn appreciates them because we're taking some of your fish from the 75.
Good.
All right, so we're loaded up, guys. And
Thank you.
all right, you have a good day. Thank you. And we got this tied down, so we're going to get back to OFR. All right. All right, me and Nick made it back, so we'll go get on that side and get these fish out, get them inside, and get them acclimated. And then Rich said there's some help here, so we'll get this van emptied and out as well. All right, Phil and I already got the first 2 tanks out, and Nick and Phil are taking the last stand, or last tank out. All right. So there's the one stand. The other stand's here, and the other one we put right here. So now we just got to get all the fish acclimated and go through the stuff. What's that? Alright, so we got these guys acclimated. Rich is going to figure out what he wants to do with what a little later. So whatever it doesn't take, I probably will.
Awesome.
But another rescue successfully completed. Alright, that was an awesome rescue today. So in the end, I don't know what it is, but being in the fish room, you can hear more background talking than you do me right in front of the camera. Basically, we took there was a lot of little fish, like I said, the glass cats. There were several tetras, including a neon tetra, and there was 4 or 5 some other type, some pencil type fish, that elephant nose, the bristle nose. There was also a couple aquatic frogs. That was in the dark tank with the goldfish. But I know I didn't think Rich wanted any of them. I thought I'd be bringing them home, but he does have the 150 with smaller fish. Oh, and there was the glow type fish somewhere. There was like a pinkish or orange and a green and a neon, those kind of fish. They were in there as well. But he's going to go through. He's going to pick out what he wants, get them acclimated, so forth. I'll go back here either tomorrow or the day after, and I'll get pictures of them. But he's going to go through what he wants, and what's left, I'm going to take. So, but it was a good rescue. Got some good tanks and everything. And it was good to see Phil. Haven't seen Phil since the 374 koi rescue. That was awesome. In the meantime, everybody stay fishing, my friends. Hit that like, subscribe, and share, and we'll go deeper with the Reaper.